Click go live.
Yeah, kick it. It's not going. Why is it not going? What's happening?
Live studio audience.
Yes. Oh, what a Let's go. What's up, bro? We got a podcast in the metaverse, bro.
Yeah. Who knew that this is what it was all building up to through the entire first season, and now we are here kicking off season 2 with all of you guys, a live studio audience.
Let's go. Every Tuesday.
A podcast. We didn't even know what was happening. We're 15 episodes into this.
It seems to be helping and impacting a lot of people. We'll see you every Tuesday on the Well Metaverse podcast. Peace.
I don't know why I chuck deuces. Like I don't chuck deuces. What was that? Hello, everybody. All right. Let's see what we got here for comments just right off the bat. Sturminator says, well, nothing. And then Sturm says, "Hey guys, how are we?" Well, it's me today. I talked with Jason earlier, and he is doing some traveling this week. He gets to do a wedding back in his hometown with some family, and good stuff is happening. So I'm here hanging out with you guys, which I'm super happy to be. Oh, Kimberly Ann says, wishing everyone a glorious Tuesday. Right back at you, Kimberly. Yeah. And Jackie says, I'm here, not missing this week. Yeah, glad you're here, Jackie. Good to see you. Yeah. Well, this episode of Well Metaverse is what did I call it? I called it something funky. I think more Weller Metaverster because last night I was having a really cool conversation with some of the folks from the Soapstone. Ace the Bass was there, Lunch Lady was there, and Warfeather was there, and they were talking about putting together a talk show. And as we started talking about it, we thought, this would be a good show to actually do like in the Well Metaverse studio. And that got us thinking about, well, maybe it should be part of the Well Metaverse show. Alma uh, accurately says big things. Yes, I always like to talk about big things that are coming up, and this is one of them. This is and Sturm has given us some tech pointers here. I appreciate that, Sturm. I am actually going to check my audio right now, and it's everything seems right. Or well, oh, you know what? It's not right, but you're exactly right, Sturm. Thank you. How's that, everybody? Does that audio sound better? Sturminator, go throw us a thumbs up if you guys can now hear me better. Lolly threw a thumbs up. Sturm says better. He goes from better to perfect. All right. Thanks. And Christine, much better. Thank you. Yeah. Sometimes we run into technical issues, and oftentimes I find that it's operator error, which was the case here. Happy Tuesday, Aaron and the Soapstone family. Yeah, absolutely. Claire Bear, thanks. We appreciate you. Alma, right on point, says that's more better or Weller. Yeah, see, there's someone who pays attention to the name of the show. It's Weller, and it's probably much more Metaverser as well. So good stuff. But yeah, so I'm talking last night with Lunch Lady and War Feather and Ace the Bass, and we start talking about this talk show. We thought, well, Metaverse is about experiencing and navigating explosive growth in the metaverse. And what they're talking about trying to accomplish is exactly the same thing. They want to have builders come in and talk about tech uh, tips and tricks and how to build, how to optimize, how to do all of that stuff. And I thought, man, that's just where it's at. So we're looking at doing that. And the roles that they were going to play as Warfeather and Ace were talking about hosting that in World, and Lunch Lady was talking about producing it. And actually, speaking of producing, what do y'all say we bring out our producer from the show, who's backstage keeping things rolling, Miss Lolly D? Welcome her to the show. Hey.
Good morning. Good morning. I don't know what happened this morning. I clicked on the banner and it just froze. I don't know what happened. And then
Yeah.
Kimberly said she could hear me, so I don't know what that was about. I don't know, but
Yeah. Well, sometimes when we run into technical problems, it's operator error. Like,
I know, but
at
I didn't
least,
change
at
anything.
least
I don't know. I don't know what I don't know.
it's all good. It's all good. We got it. We got it rolling. Here, you know what? Let's start over right now.
Okay. Well, good morning.
Just
And I was listening to the idea we talked about a little bit earlier. I think it's a fantastic idea. We love that idea. Lots more things to offer for people to go see on different subjects. Sounds like a great idea. Love it.
yeah, and like the secret sauce of the soapstone, the thing that has kind of helped elevate the soapstone up as far as popularity and all that is because of the way that people can engage with shows. People can start shows, people can contribute and be involved with shows, and it really helps people make it theirs. So why wouldn't we just apply that same concept to Metaverse and allow people to come in and make the show theirs and
Yes.
do with it what they want? I did get the chance to talk with Jason a little bit, and he loves the idea. He is just all in. It's one of those moments that over probably the last I would say as much as 6 months we've been just kind of thinking, okay, what is the next level of this metaverse experience? What's the next level of this show? And we haven't really had that crisp vision. And when we were all talking last night, it just unlocked. Like, okay, that's what it is. It's scaling what's happening with Metaverse by allowing other people to make it their own.
Absolutely. And like you always say, it takes a village. And the more people involved, the more variety that's going to get offered, the more people that are going to get opportunities, more guests, all of that. It's all good stuff. Lovely.
Yeah.
Love it.
And sharing that spotlight, the more we can share that spotlight, really the brighter it becomes for all of
Absolutely.
us. So I think that's going to be cool. I do have to say though, when we went into the Metaverse Studios or Jason Earl's Productions to kind of check the place out and just feel it in regards to their show. And when I got in there, I thought, ooh, I really am missing doing the shows in there on Fridays. It's nice to have a break over summer, especially with some other pretty high intensity projects going on. But getting in there, it's like the intro played a couple times, and I'm like, oh man, I remember being in the basement there in the elevator, and then the music starts playing, the elevators come up, and we come out and hit the stage, and people are loving it. So
Oh yeah, and we had so many people that asked me, "Where is it? Where is it? What's going on? Is it a break?" I said, "Yeah, it's a little summer break right now." But yeah, so there's people missing that show on Fridays, and it was a great show. So looking forward
yeah.
to more things happening there. That'll be really awesome.
Yeah. I think that'll be super cool. The show that that the crew was talking about pulling together last night. They were thinking that that Wednesday evenings might be a good time to do that, like a later, like a 10 p.m. or something. Which, of course, Wednesday is like our talk show
Talk show
day,
extravaganza.
a talk show extravaganza. Because
Yeah.
let's see, we kick things off with what show?
Good morning something.
That's it. Yeah.
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 Yeah. No,
Yeah,
that
which again, you and Cal have really set the bar, set the stage for what
it's a lot of
things
fun.
can be there. Yeah, and then of course, Lay Soapstone. What an incredible show that is turning into and has turned into. Just spectacular to
And
see.
it's got some of the French community wanting to be more part of the basic soapstone. So some of them are starting to, the ones that can speak a little bit better English are starting to mix into our other shows too. So they're really enjoying it. They're learning a lot about building from all of us and stuff. So it's really more than just that show. It's sort of
Yeah,
integrating that community into the soapstone, and then as a consequence, throughout the metaverse, they're getting connections there that they're moving forward with. So it's a
yeah.
great experience. Bart's doing a great job there.
Yeah. Well, and that's kind of like that's the key to diversity. Is when we start to connect with people that are not identical to us, and for instance, don't speak English. We become involved and we understand each other a lot better, and really good things happen.
Hmm.
So it's so exciting to see, um, to see these new shows serving new communities pop up.
It is.
And you're
It's
right,
great.
Bart has. I've I've really been happy with what I've seen out of Bart. He is a driven guy.
He is.
He's an idea guy, and he doesn't let things fall. It's if he locks in on something, it's going to happen.
And he preps for that show. He does a lot of work for it that people don't even know, and he really hones it, and it comes across pretty professional. He's getting better every week, doing a
Oh
really
yeah,
great job with it.
oh
Yeah.
yeah. And it won't be long before he hands that show to somebody else and then pivots, because like he is multilingual. And
Yes.
once that show is established and there's another host that can take the reins, so to speak, he'll still always be involved with it, but take the reins, then he can pivot a little bit um, and and look at other similar shows and targeted around communities. So
And he has a lot of ideas, and that one of the things I like about him is constantly thinking what can we do to change, to improve and stuff. And that's just exciting. That's how I think. So I really like that. It's fun.
yeah, well, and like on our lead calls and on our contributor calls, I talk about this quite a bit. Um, uh, Luke says we need. I'll let you pull it up, Lolly. He says we need a nerd talk show now. Yeah. I don't know if you know any nerds, Luke, but nerds navigating explosive growth in the metaverse. Yeah, I could see it happening. Yep. And there are plenty of us running around the soapstone that might classify ourselves in that. That That Shihan guy is pretty nerdy. Yep, yep. So maybe it can be Shihan and Luke. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. we
Uh,
don't. Yeah, you probably could do it though. Hey, Lunch Ladies World. Good morning. Good morning, Lunch Lady. We were just talking about the new show experience and how we can take the Metaverse experience and share it with people and allow people to make it their own. And boy, if we can do that, I really think that's got incredible potential. And it's so funny to see different things happening and then them come together. in ways that you couldn't have really planned to begin with. But again, taking that break over the summer and pulling back a little bit and only doing the Well Metaverse live stream, that's really, really nice to be able to have that pause so that the next iteration can come to fruition. Hey, yeah, WEC veteran, good to see you, Gary Ann. And Lunch Lady says it'll be exciting. Lunch Lady, I gotta tell you, I did out you a little bit. Lolly asked if you were going to be on the show today, and I said I offered it, and you said, "Oh heavens, no." Yeah, we all have our talents, and Lunch Lady is one of the best I've ever met when it comes to um, getting a vision together and getting the teams lined up around that vision. Absolutely incredible, and that's the role that she'll be playing with this show too. It'll be exciting, and those two guys will be phenomenal with this. Our first guest for the pilot is Loon Jay. Already have see this is what I started saying earlier, Lolly. Like on lead calls, on contributor calls, every time things come up, I really like having people around me that I don't have to push forward and say, okay, this is what you should be doing, but rather that if anything, I got to hold them back a little bit. I love it when people take the initiative and say, okay, this is how this is the vision of what I want to achieve, and this is how we can do it, and then I can empower them to do that, and that's exactly what's happened here, and that's what's happened. I mean, really, with all of our shows across the board. Yeah. And Leslie said something, but it looks like her sentence got cut off there.
Yeah,
But
she started to say something. She stopped.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, yeah,
No, we
yeah.
do encourage people always, even in an open mic situation, encourage them to try things out, get out there and see if this is something you want to do. Do you enjoy being on the stage? And it's funny. Some people will say, "Oh no, not me. I just can't do it." And then pretty soon they're up there and they become a guest or something and get a taste of it and they realize it. It's just a fun process to watch people come from the audience to the stage. We get a lot of them that do that. It's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah, it all starts in open mic, because when 100, I guess I can't say 100%, but the vast majority of the time, the first time people experience the soapstone is in an open mic setting, and when people come in and realize that they can take the stage, it's not easy, to come into a room of people um, and and command the stage and ask for people's attention for something. That's a tough thing, but people can come in and do that, and oftentimes that'll turn into a theme will start to develop, and then from that theme, a show can develop.
And
Stern,
one thing
yeah.
that's really, really fun for me to see, and I've seen it happen many times, when people can get over that fear of the heckle. Once they get through their first
Mm,
couple of heckles and they
mhm.
realize, there's people that are just going to heckle you no matter what, no matter how great you are or how bad you are. There are some people who are just going to do it. And once they get past that and realize that it isn't going to hurt them, they just seem to they gain some confidence, and it's nice to see. It's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Dealing with a heckler, dealing with somebody who, dealing with bombing, like getting up and not having the roaring applause for everything you do. That's all very, very important stuff to master. And again, the Soapstone stage is an accessible stage where people can experience those lovely things like being heckled and bombing and overcome them.
I'm going to pull up Lunch Lady's comment here too about what they're going to be doing at their show, because this is really cool. They're going to be showcasing builders and people branching out in Horizons. But what I liked was that kids are welcome too, because they're the future of Horizons. And we've all talked about that on our team. And that is so true. And when people get to know some of these kids, they will understand. That's one of the things I'm starting this week with Good Morning Soapstone too, is we're going to bring up a kid for the first couple minutes so people can see some of the things that these amazing teenagers are doing in here. How they come in just being goofy, and now they're building worlds and
Yeah.
creating events and all kinds of great stuff. So yeah, that's wonderful that kids are going to be welcome at their show. I love that.
Yeah, I love it too. And it's yeah, if um the more and more we can embrace kids in a healthy and productive way, the better off the platform is going to be. Not just today, but like you're saying, tomorrow. I mean, these kids are the future. Yeah.
They are, and so many of them. I mean, I know kids can be kids, and we all know what kids are capable of, but we also talk about how some adults are capable of those some behaviors. But
That's right.
but a lot of the kids that hang out at the Soapstone are truly kids that want to entertain. They want to be hosts. They play musical instruments. They sing. They're talented kids, and there's a lot of them. A lot of them. Yeah, Jackie says
Kids,
that right here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some really talented kids. Absolutely. Earlier today, I popped into the Soapstone, and there there was a kid that was on stage, and he was telling a joke, and he was kind of struggling to get it out, and then he finally did get it out, and it was basically kind of a "your mama" joke, but it wasn't too bad. It's funny. And then he got off stage, and I was like, "Hey, that was pretty funny. Congrats on getting on stage. Where'd you learn that joke?" And he says, "Your mama." And then he ran away.
Yeah, some of them are
Oh,
really funny. They're funny.
oh yeah, yeah. I was like, that's great. That's great. Let's see. Alma says some things here too. Let's see. Yeah, Alma talking about people that take the stage. Those that say they could never take the stage in the spotlight come to be the naturals at what they do. That is so true, and I've seen it over and over again with the people that are the most involved and the most engaged in the soapstone. Oftentimes, are the ones that were sitting back and observing and not quite sure what to do. Alma goes on to say, I'm talking about you, Kimberly Ann. Yes, indeed, Kimberly Ann is a lovely, lovely example of that. Yeah, that's just absolutely. Oh, thanks, Alma. There are a number of things that are incredibly rewarding, as kind of the world creator of the soapstone. As I look around, and some of the things that I see are just like, it just warms my heart, and it's so rewarding to see. Um, and that's one of them. To see this community of people come together and support each other, and go back and forth. It's incredible. And the other thing, of course, is kids telling me that they learned a joke from my mama. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the kids, and then, the building, Mayhem's been helping some of the kids. There are a lot of creative people that hang out at the Soapstone overall, but there are a lot of adults that do like kids there, and they've been helping and encouraging them to build. And it's like these, impromptu mentors. It's really great with the kids.
Yeah, mayhem is another person that has has really stepped into a role in the soapstone, and he's taken some flack from it. He's been in the line of fire for it, but um, like, this guy is a mentor. This guy is a builder who's willing to help people. This guy is a guy who's willing to take on tough scenarios in rooms when they come up, and moderate. uh Mayhem's the man.
He is, and we always make the joke, from dawn to mayhem on moderating and stuff. But
Yeah.
I always tell people, and I say the same thing about myself. If somebody's telling you that mayhem is mean, I'm going to show you a troll. That's who's saying that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
with the good, yeah, with the good kids, it's not a problem at all.
Yeah. Yeah. We love our mayhem. Yes, yes, we do. Yeah, we ought to set him up to come join us on this show.
Yeah, that'd be great.
For sure. For sure. Yeah. Well, man, this Alma. My mama is pretty funny. Yeah. She she is great. She's traveling right now, so it's just me and Renee in the house, which is kind of weird, So I'm upstairs in my office working, Renee's downstairs in her office working, and we don't have my mom here to entertain us. Yeah. Yeah. It's rough to do clean comedy, but it is rewarding. There's something very, very special that happens when an entire room full of people come together and laugh together. And if you can achieve that without attacking somebody, without throwing somebody under the bus, without making fun of somebody's weaknesses, without destroying somebody else, then that is a true achievement. When you can bring people together without tearing somebody else down, that's where it's at. Yeah, well said. Thanks for sharing that about clean comedy. Yeah. Sturm says maybe my mom or my wife could try. So yeah, I've offered it up to my wife. Said, hey, do you want to come on a show? And her response is not a chance. So yeah. maybe my mom someday. So I did a show a while back called A Quick Chat with the Unemployed Alcoholic. And it's still out there on podcasts, I believe. And if not, I think it's definitely on my YouTube channel. But there's a number of episodes of that. And the last episode that I did was with my mom on the show.
Oh.
And I'm a little biased, but it's really good. It's a really good conversation. We get into and we talk through some of the dynamics of our relationship when I was a teenager, and more accurately, a rebellious teenager.
Maybe
We
give us
talk
a little snippet of that, maybe, a highlight of that.
of what I was like when as a teenager.
Yeah, a
Like,
little snippet.
it's basically, you got a picture of me, but with long hair down to the middle of my back, a baseball hat on backwards, and carrying a bass guitar, you know what?
You got a picture?
I
Let's
do.
see it.
Yeah, all right, let's see what I got here.
We definitely want to see this, don't we? We do, especially the long hair part. I gotta see this.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, let's see what we got here.
Oh, I would never, ever know that was you, ever. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
guys. Okay, no, you got to bring it back. Oh, we need the
There's
bottom.
another
Oh,
one.
is this senior picture? Is that what this
This
is?
is you can see I dressed up.
Oh, yeah. Oh my. Okay. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. All
yeah,
right. Well,
that
okay. Yeah. Here we go,
yeah,
lunch lady.
I think that's a Slayer shirt. And then there
Ye-
was yeah. Playing a
Okay.
little
Oh,
bit of
we got some comments coming in.
yeah. Yeah. By the
We should have.
way,
Oh my gosh.
maybe we need to do that.
High school
We need
pictures.
to, yeah, anybody who's got some high school pictures. Fantastic. Yep. And Sturm. Far out,
Far out.
dude.
Far out,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. Yeah. slapping the bass. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Let's see, what bass was that? I had a couple of them. Let's see, that wasn't the NJ series. That I had a BC Rich NJ series. That was the coolest one that I had. Well, that's a side of Aaron we would have never pictured. Do you get it?
Do you get it?
Yeah, yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah, yeah. Good stuff. We never know where these shows are going to go. They can go back in time.
You were saving that one though. That was fun.
Yeah,
That was a good one.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody should bring and submit your high school pictures and we'll play Guess Who It Is. That'll be fun.
So yeah, the actually on Team Soapstone, maybe we need to share some high school photos there.
That would be hilarious. Yeah. That
Yeah.
would for some of us. There's some
Yeah.
beauty queens from high school. I'm not one of them, but there are.
Good stuff. Yeah. High school. It seems like so long ago, but that's just because it was so long ago.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
kind of a while ago. Little bit ago.
Yeah.
A little bit ago. Yeah.
Pierre says he wants to see a teenage Lolly. Yeah, you gotta
Well, not on me,
pictures
but
handy.
sure. Yeah, I'm sure I have one somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll save that for another day.
Oh, that's
Okay,
that'll be
Donna.
good.
What Donna, what is this? No, Donna.
Merry Christmas.
No. Please,
Yeah.
no.
It's
They're
yeah.
already starting the Christmas worlds, and it was kind of fun. I went and looked at one today. That was pretty fun. It was what? Oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. By Mommy and Daddy, who are going to be guests on our Good Morning Soapstone show. Whoville. It was Whoville, and it's actually really good. So I recommend people go see it.
Wow.
But a little early for
Wow.
me. I'm kind of looking for the Halloween worlds. I like Halloween. Let's do Halloween first. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and there will be. I'm sure there will be lots of
Well, this year there should
Halloween.
be some great ones, right? Oh, there's
Yeah,
Oculus.
Oculus. Is this did I make the live stream? Wow, first time ever Oculus made the live stream.
First time.
I
He's
love
tried.
those.
He's just too
I love
busy.
those inside jokes. Yeah. Oh man, Whoville. That sounds awesome. Tell us more about that, Lolly.
Well, I just peeked in there today, and apparently he's going to make some other worlds attaching to it, doing the well, I don't know if he wants me to tell that, but he's doing some other worlds, and he's a very good builder. Mommy and Daddy are a team of builders. I just actually had my first conversation with them today, but I've been hearing about him from other people. So the Whoville is exactly what you think it is. It's the square with the Christmas tree, and it's very well done. So you might want to go check that out when you get a chance. But I'm going to wait longer. I'm still holding out for some Halloween stuff. Or who's building Halloween worlds, guys? We need to know about those. Let's get in the mood for Halloween. Love it.
Yeah, boy, it feels it's too early even yet to start thinking Halloween.
Oh, you may have to bring it out one more time because Oculus didn't get to see the, and it's a
Exterminator says you're in luck. You missed it. Aaron showed us a picture of when I was in high school. Yeah. Here, lucky man, Oculus. Yeah, and his philosophy, of course, is if he's not hosting, he's ghosting. Yeah. No.
Well,
Oculus is certainly one of those folks that is around everywhere, it seems, and really, really supportive of people in the community.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. What were you just gonna say, Lolly?
I don't know. I forgot already. I don't know.
Oculus is making predictions now. He's predicting long 80s hair and round glasses.
Similar, close. But you know what, Aaron? Maybe wait before you show it. Maybe we should start the trail of post your high school pictures. Guess who it is with yours being the first one. That might be fun.
Yeah, you know what? We could do that. We'll need to post that.
But you probably should show it one more time.
All right, all right. I'll show.
Ooh, Alma's after you're done. Alma's saying something fun right now.
There you go. There's the 80s hair and the round
He's
glasses.
he's pretty close on those glasses too. Look at Alma. I love Alma. Alma is the girl. If you are going to an escape room, anybody in the metaverse, this is your woman right here, Alma.
Oh yeah, yeah. Stop it right now. Boom. Or both. Yeah. Yeah. So Alma and escape rooms, yeah, they get along quite well.
I love going with her because I get to go right through the stuff. I just run behind Alma. It works out perfect for me. Yep.
You don't go to escape rooms, you go to tag along rooms.
I go to hanging on Alma. I hang on to her belt and run with her.
Yeah,
That's the best
nice.
way. Yeah.
Nice. That's everybody's got to have a strategy.
That's mine. If Alma's not there, I'm not going.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, this is good advice from Oculus right here. You see that?
Oh, make that the profile pic. Did I see lasers or did my mind automatically add them? Let me see. I don't think there were any. Let's see. Yeah, that's one of those backgrounds. It looks like lasers. But,
I just can't get over that. I can't believe that too. I just can't. I mean, it's a very nice picture.
So, I mean, this is still what I see when I look in the mirror in the morning. I don't know. Have I changed from this?
No.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. This. Yeah. I'll tell you what. My daughter had some kind of filter on the old TikTok, and it was the what you'd look like when you're old TikTok, and
I don't need a filter. Here it is.
Yeah, and she snapped a picture of me and showed, and I'll tell you what, it was a spitting image of my dad, and I was
Really?
like, oh, it was eerie even, but yeah. So for what it's worth,
Oh, that's cool. I put one of those, you know how on Snapchat you can put the beards and stuff on and make yourself look like a man. So I did that and I look identical.
yeah, I try that every once in a while, but it never works. But
I look identical to my son. I mean, I thought I was looking at my son. I'm like,
yeah.
wait. So that was
Yeah.
interesting. Oh,
Yeah.
those are fun.
Yeah.
Those filters are fun.
Indeed. And Oculus, who would have thought looking at you at 18, you'd be an unemployed alcoholic? Yeah. Really, there were some indicators. Is that what you're saying? There were some indicators. Yeah, some red flags. Yeah. Yeah, I found my share of trouble as a kid.
Rebels without clues. Lots of them in high school.
Well, yeah, we did have. What were some of the names of our bands? Let's see. There, Morbid Rage was one of the names of the band. Yeah, that was
a lot of thought went into that one. I think that was a heavy.
Yeah, pretty big on the talent show circuit. In the Morbid Rage
garage band thing.
Oh yeah. Quite
those
literally garage bands. Yeah,
I love the garage bands.
And then we became LOD, which were the Lords of Disorder.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's got that militant feel. I like that.
Oh yeah. It was and there we actually graduated from the talent show circuit and started playing on the back of hay wagons at kegger parties.
Oh yeah. Now it's just for fun.
Yeah. And that was good. Yep. Little Beastie Boys. Yep. On repeat. I'll kick you out of your home if you don't cut that hair. Yeah. Because of course are you saying, Lally, are you laughing because I wasn't the singer of the band? Is that
no, I was laughing at what was I laughing at? I forgot. It's over here somewhere. No. I just pictured you. I was just picturing you at that age.
Yeah. Need to see if you pick together with the
Garth!
friends.
That's
All right.
it. It's
All right,
Garth.
Oculus. All right. Yeah.
I
Oh,
love it.
he redeems himself. The voice of an angel. Oh, yeah. Sounds as if you were, making both your parents proud. Yeah. Oh, man. Well, man, who? No. Fine. I'm not gonna quit my day job of being the unemployed alcoholic and start singing. So no worries. No worries on that. Oh, how can you oh, that's a good quote. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
This is such a true fact. These are the thoughtful lyrics of the 70s.
That's right. That's
That's
right.
right.
Yeah. Pick pick reminds me of Wayne's. Boy, I think this is the most comments we've ever gotten on the
For
show.
sure. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
This high school picture thing is a great idea, Aaron. See the great ideas you just spawn right here on this show. I
So,
think it's a great
I
idea.
mean, so really, truly, like that's part of the reason why we don't have everything moment to moment planned out for this show, because it is really, really cool to see ideas spawn and to have room for them to
You've
grow.
convinced
So
me. You've convinced me. It's
yeah,
only me that's over here like this, like, what? Nobody's talking. Nobody's talking.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, I am going to uh, get some of those pictures online, and we can share our high school photos. So everybody, uh, pull out those boxes from under the bed and start looking through them, and that. Lally, I do want to wrap it up here pretty quick, but I also want to make sure that we talk about what's happening today in the soapstone and what we've got coming up tomorrow and the rest of the week.
Well,
So,
today it's, open mic all the time. A lot of people are coming in and asking me, what do you guys do when there's no shows? They see the show menu. I'm always telling them, hey, there it is up there. We're doing stuff all the time and shows are wonderful. And we love when everybody comes. So tonight we've got trivia, which is always super popular at the Soapstone. But, come during open mic as well. I mean, we are getting to where we have enough people that we just make up our own parties during the day now. We've got impromptu talk shows that people just start on their own. We've got, always got some karaoke stuff going on, people learning new instruments. I mean, it's a lot of fun. So it just erupts into kind of a vibe and a party all the time now. So just head over there, no matter what's going on. But definitely trivia tonight and tomorrow with Good Morning Soapstone. We're going to have Rob from Thrive and a couple of
oh,
people
great.
from that community to tell us what they're doing. I know one thing they're doing is raffling off some goggles, which will be cool. So
Oh,
I would, yeah, definitely listen to hear Rob talk about how to do that. Just a lot of interesting things that Thrive's doing for the community overall, and they're always looking for volunteers to help out with new older people that come onto the platform so they can learn how to maneuver around. So people are always welcome to do that. So the whole week is full of stuff. Lay Soapstone, the French show is on tomorrow night. Thursday we've got Meta Show, the Meta Hour, which is all kinds of crazy stuff with from one thing to another. He sort of changes it up for his audience. And if you haven't heard Meta Voice do his voices, you are missing out. He runs shows sometimes as Mrs. Doubtfire, and he's got a whole arsenal of funny voices, and the kids love him. So yeah, just come over. There's always something fun at the Soapstone.
Meta Voice is another one of those guys that we met in virtual reality, and then realized that we live about 10 minutes away from each other. But it's been so cool to I guess in the truest sense watch him find his voice in the metaverse,
Yes.
and that, yeah.
And if you haven't seen him
Good
on
stuff.
social media, he's hilarious. He makes these videos as a detective. He's just so multi-talented, and he's crossing all kinds of places, on social media and in world, and his story world, where you can go pull a book off the shelf and he'll read your story. I can't say enough good things about him. He's really a great entertainer. Yeah, there you go. Jackie heard him.
Oh yeah. Luke says, when you end the show, here's how we got to leave room for stuff. When you end the show today, say, don't die. It's bad for your health. Yeah, that's good advice. Oh, Oculus has another idea of how to end the show here with a challenge, apparently. 1v1 in Rumble. Winner changes their t-shirt.
I'm only going if Alma can win for me. Otherwise, I'm not going.
Yeah. That's funny. I actually was in Rumble and I got eliminated by the shooting range before you get into the game. So.
I did want to say this about Sturm's show too. It is taking
by the
off.
way, I felt a lot better about that joke than it was received, but
I'm sorry. Did I ruin your joke, Aaron?
No, that's the
Can we rewind? Where's that comment? I did.
All right, so I'm gonna try this one again.
Okay, try it again.
So I was in Rumble the other day and I actually got eliminated at the target range.
Okay. That's where I always get eliminated, so that sounds logical to me. I don't ever get past the target range. I don't. Okay.
Ha! If you expect me to be able to. Oh yeah.
Oh no, Alma, you're not good in that game. Well, then I'm not going for sure. There's no way. But I wanted to bring this up about Sturm because it is taking off. The sound check. I know that our musician showcase is wildly popular. There's like 3-4 instances of that every Friday night, and that's amazing. But his sound check, Sturm has been hosting that for a while now, and we've got some traction in there. We got a good group that shows up.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep. Super cool. Yep. Yeah. Yep. I love the sound check. It's amazing to see that show. Which again, how does that come about? It comes about from people having an idea, a vision, and then getting the right people in place to own it and to push it forward. And yeah, I mean, Fridays, you can come into the Soapstone early morning on Fridays and there's musicians and singers that are in there. Friday is music day. And,
it is.
And people know that.
Yeah, it is. Good. Yeah, and we've got some real, people that are on Spotify and stuff. They've got recordings on Spotify hanging out there. It's like, wow.
Yeah, I've got some people on my playlist that I've heard in the Soapstone and then looked them up and downloaded some of their stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right. Oculus says, hey, did I miss the end of the live stream? You did not, because it is right now. Thank you everybody for being a part of this. Lolly, thanks for being a little bit more on camera as far as instead of behind the scenes today. It's always good to chat with you. So
it was hard, but
you did it. You crushed it. You crushed it, my friend. So everybody, appreciate you all so much. Thanks for being a part of Metaverse and the Soapstone and this great adventure in the metaverse that we're all on. And Luke brings us home and says, don't die. It's bad for your health.
Thanks, everybody.